Hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh, and this is Josh.
Hi.
And today we're talking about circular polarized antennas.
Specifically, the Cloverleaf.
It's a clover.
Yes. Now this is getting popular. This is a quick tip for you because this is getting really popular with FPV. But more people flying FPV, they want strong, solid signals.
That's right.
So they're going to circular polarized antennas.
Because they do a good job.
They do a really good job for a lot of good reasons. But whether you're building it yourself or you're buying one, because a lot of people are making them now.
Yeah.
It's important that you get the right kind of one. And
That's
what do
right.
I mean by that?
Well, there's two different kinds.
Yes.
If you can use your imagination for a bit, you have one?
Everyone
Good.
has one.
Let's put it to use. I know, but some people use it a lot less than others. Doesn't get as much practice, so therefore it's not as strong. Here's your opportunity to give your imagination a workout. Now, if you can look closely here, if you can imagine this antenna being like a drill bit, you see how this is the pointy edge here, this is the dull edge? So that means if it was a drill bit, and we put in a drill, it would be going like, oh yeah, thanks Josh.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have a small one here, and see, there's your pointy edge there, but there's your dull edge.
Yeah.
Now if I was to drill a hole in Josh's face, but I was taking this drill bit, and I'm going this direction,
The carnage wouldn't be so bad.
it wouldn't be so bad. It's not gonna do that much. So what I wanna do to really rip a hole in his face is turn it the
Make
other
me
way.
more ugly.
Therefore, this is the, going to my left, you're right. This is the left.
Left-hand polarized antenna.
Correct.
Yes,
He's learning.
I am. I'm slowly but surely learning.
So you have your left and your right.
Yes.
Why is that important? Because you want to make sure that you're using the same one,
Yes.
both on your plane and on your station.
Yes. And the reason this is very important is linear polarized antennas shoot out straight bits of information.
Right.
Now, if you're flying by a building or a tree or something, those bits of information are going to bounce off that building and come back to you.
It's gonna mess everything all
Yeah.
up.
That's called multi-path interference. That means the signal's going out and hitting you, and it causes this really strange double image with a little
Discoloring.
hallucinogenic colorization in there too.
Wavy heads.
Wavy heads, wavy trees. It's really awkward.
Yeah.
And that's where the circular polarized antennas are really awesome, because when the signal hits an object, it
So it
actually
goes out like it.
yeah, whether it be left-handed or right-handed, it actually completely returns in a different direction and cancels itself out. There is no multipath interference like you would have with a linear polarized antenna.
I see.
All right? So that's a very good thing, especially for flying quadcopters, airplanes. You don't want distorted views when that's the only thing you're looking through.
Right.
You want a nice, crisp, solid image.
No wavy heads.
All right, so we have an antenna on our plane. Which direction is that?
And that is going,
Here, just flip it upside down.
that's going to the right.
Right-hand polarized.
Right.
And what do we have on this guy?
Right.
Right-hand polarized. Okay, so those are two matched antennas.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way to find out how these work.
Let's go test it.
Let's go test
Let's go flight test it.
Wink.
Okay.
All right, well,
We got a little bit of wind.
just a little bit. Winter is coming, and of course, there's no dogs yet, but they'll be coming too. And we're gonna go ahead and go right-hand polarized to right-hand polarized, and also see the effects of 30+-mile-an-hour wind on a Bixler. So
right.
It's a good day for everybody. Now, before we take it off, gotta give a shout out to IB Crazy. He was the one that really introduced us to the RC hobby world. And also David Vindestal has an amazing step-by-step tutorial on how to build it. And on top of that, on our forum site, Chad Capper made a really nice jig that has the actual plans to it. That you can have a jig. So check out those resources. There'll be links to all of them.
All right.
And we need to get it up in the air quick,
Yes, we
huh?
do.
All right.
Hit record on the GoPro.
Yeah, let's hit the record on GoPro. Now, we have Christian here. He's going to be taking video of this while we're flying. And I'm going to try to follow the same patterns. Like I said, right hand to right hand right now, and then we'll put left hand to right hand in the next flight. You okay there?
Yep.
Bixler doesn't like them. Do you want me to toss it?
Oh, I got it.
You got it? All right.
Into the wind. Did you hit record?
The wind's actually, I think, towards the house. So go ahead and toss it towards the house.
All right, ready?
We're ready. Watch your fingers.
Pull up.
All right, we're pulling up. And I'll tell you what,
gosh.
I'm gonna go ahead and fly the pattern. I want you to analyze the video.
Okay.
Look at those wings flapping. All right, we'll just do a big circle real quick. All right, so we're heading out. Let's go ahead and do a wide sweep and turn to the left.
Okay.
And then on the down one, I'll go ahead and do a roll. What do you think?
How's the signal? Looks good every time. Well, I didn't do it that time, but a couple of times when the wind kicked up, it gets really fuzzy.
That could be because the antenna is just shaking like crazy too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in real quick.
I mean, it looks really good.
I'm just gonna get it down. There we go. So now we have our sample of the right hand to right hand, and all in all, what's your view on it?
All in all, it was really strong. You know, with the wind kicking around, it got a little fuzzy sometimes, but it was a really strong signal.
Now keep in mind, wind's not gonna cause you any signal loss. Rain maybe, high humidity maybe, solar flares, or the antenna just getting bounced around like this could do it.
Yeah.
But wind, you know, the data is still transferring through the wind. It has nothing to do with it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect the transmitter battery, because you always wanna do that before you unscrew your antenna. And we're gonna go ahead and put the left-hand polarized antenna from my friend's ear right here. Thank you, Job.
There you go.
And here goes the left hand. So we have a left-hand Cloverleaf.
The right hand. With the right hand on
with
the
the right
ground
hand on the
station.
transmitter. Yes. All right, you ready, brother?
Yeah.
Let's shoot clear of people. Ready? Here we go. Watch. Screen. Wow. Okay. So we're up in the air. And we're gonna try to follow the same pattern we did before.
Yeah, it's already acting up a lot more than it was.
A lot more fuzzy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Wow, and the airplane's acting up a lot more too. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fly right over us, and then I'm gonna go inverted.
It's got intermittent, strong signal, but it's definitely, there's a constant
Here comes inverted.
swelling of fuzz.
All right, here goes inverted again. And
Definitely very fuzzy.
we're hovering inverted. That's pretty funny. All right, big wide turn to the left like we did before. Roll on downwind, opposite direction.
Fuzz.
Just not good, huh?
No,
If I wasn't flying visually, I'd be in trouble, wouldn't I?
you would be, yeah.
Let's see if we can get this thing down okay. Wow.
Holy cow! Oh my.
It's
Josh.
I strongly recommend probably not flying in this kind of weather with the Pixlar one. And if you do, definitely reinforce your spars, because I think the only reason those wings stayed on that time was because they're glued in. But
29.
29?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So, yeah, well, hey, it still flew though, right?
Yeah, worked out just
In the
fine.
bigger pictures, we have an example of what is good and what is bad.
That's right.
Say you want to order your own. There's lots of places on eBay that are selling antennas. Make sure you match it, whether you go left hand to left hand or right hand to right hand. Or if you have other people on the field and they're all flying left hand, go ahead and order a right hand. Go the opposite direction, because then you don't have to worry about doing it. I would still not work on the same frequency as them, but it's nice to divvy things up. You have two different options there.
Right.
Just match your circular polarized
Match them
antennas.
up, right to right, left to left.
Yes. Now, I don't want to fly again,
No.
but we do want to thank our sponsor.
That's right. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks Stonecat Productions for sponsoring this episode. And as always, check out our website, flitetest.com.
A lot of great links on there, especially around circular polarized
That's
antennas.
right. Lots of good articles, lots of helpful stuff on the forums.
Rate
So
'em.
check it out. Rate the articles. That's right. Make the good stuff rise to the top.
You want to go in before the tornado hits?
Yeah. Let's get into
See you
time.
guys later.
It's a twist. It's a twist.